because that means I just live in New York today.
You died, I died, I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I have to pick where to spend eternity.
I had so much fun like reading some comments on the trailer that people were like having to make this type of decision for like for eternity right after I died. I mean, no thanks. Where is
Yeah,
my rest in peace?
I
So
agree.
I think people were like having a lot of like empathy for Joel in this position. So
Yeah.
when you guys were like reading the script, what were like your feelings towards this character's decisions?
Yeah, it's incredibly overwhelming, and usually overwhelming circumstances are great material for drama and humor. And so I thought it was a very clever setup to a story, an imaginative story.
And that's why they have afterlife coordinators,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
have to
to
help
help
you.
you kind of navigate the, this new reality.
So when you were like shooting the movie, were there any eternities that got your attention that you were like, this seems interesting or curious?
I really enjoyed the slogan for Smoking World, you can't die twice. I thought that was pretty good.
I like the nudist world with like the perfect temperature. I thought that was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
that's
probably why a lot of those places exist in Florida.
right, right. Because it could be a little muggy, which is
Yeah,
a
but
little
it is
nice
gonna
on your
be a little
skin.
swampy.
Yeah, but in a good way potentially. You know,
Eh,
cold. Not to be
Yeah.
cold is
Oh,
important when you're in the
that
nudist.
portion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's the other stuff that comes with it.
like the alligators. No,
Mhm.
different type of swampy.
had to choose like an eternity for you that is based on some movie or TV show that you did in the past, which one would you choose?
Um, hmm. It would probably be his three daughters, because that means I just live in New York today.
I'll go with yeah, that awkward moment because that's like three guys, early 20s, navigating love and being single in New York.
Well, I think that this specific love triangle, it's complicated because it's for eternity. So do you think that this is the different like special aspect of it?
I think what's unique about this one is that they've with the case of her and Larry, they've shared an entire life together, and then with the other suitor, it was this first love with all this time in between, and most of the time in these films in this genre that it's really like a meet cute kind of thing, and they have to first impression is everything, and they have to overcome this obstacle. Inevitably, they get together. So I just thought I thought this was a highly original script, and even though it's a lot of feelings, I imagine that you're getting that feel familiar. It's incredibly unique.
Yeah, it's about all the different loves one experiences in your lifetime, rather than, I mean, ultimately there is a decision that is made, but it's kind of a journey to get there because there is no right decision, because we are different people at different times in our lives, and the experiences we have at those moments are just as valid as the other.
I think the big aspect of it is a woman choosing between first love and last love. I think that was something that I hadn't seen before and that I was excited to explore. It was a lovely way of exploring how love changes as we change. You know, I think the love you have in your 20s is very different to the love you might have in your 80s. It was just lovely to examine that. So I think that might be the unique aspect of it. But yeah, choosing one person for eternity is incredibly high stakes. And you want high stakes for a film.
You're exactly how I dreamt you. Oh, no.
Who's this guy? First husband. He died in the war.
Joni, you all right?
Honey,